And I don't air people's business out because nobody knows who I'm talking about. But this is just general question that I think many people need to hear, and that's because many people are faced with these same situations, especially in relationship. Because relationship, like people, I think people I think when it comes to relationship, people gets ridiculous in the mind. Like people, like it's like there's a blank. You know what I mean? Like people are good on, would be good in business. People are good in investing. People are good in having their own money, have their own house and stuff. But as soon as it comes to relationship, it's like there's nothing there. It's just blank. And I'm like, God dang, like you really don't do this for real. But anyways, so the question is this right here. Good morning, Betty. How are you doing? Are you still calling me gorgeous looking like this? Look at this. Rough. I met a guy. He's helping a lot. I am under a lot of pressure from my previous relationship, and I am broke. This guy's been helping me. He's been helping me stand back on my legs, on my feet, and believe in myself again. So the guy is helping her believe in herself. The only thing is that I'm not attracted to him. He is not my type, but he is too good. What should I do? Now, this is a lot of people's questions, believe it or not. Do you think this would work if there's attraction from one side only? What do you all think? Because many people screw over good quality men and women because in the beginning, they're not the cutest. They're not the prettiest. They're not the most attractive. Many cute and beautiful and attractive many good quality people get passed over because they're not that cute in the face. What do you all think? You all think no? I met a good guy. He's helping out a lot. I am under lots of pressure from my previous relationship. I don't know what pressure that is. And I am broke. And this guy been helping me get back on my feet. And helping me believe in myself again. The only thing is that I am not attracted to him. And he's not my type. But he is too good. What should I do? Do you think that would work? Not how you look, it's how you treat it. Goddess B, I didn't know you was up. If I knew you was up, I would have been texting you like the past hour. You've been up for a long time. She's bro. See, listen, again, I'm not posting these videos to ridicule people. I'm not ridiculing anyone. I'm just posting these videos because people need to hear these type of conversation. You better learn how to grow in love versus falling in love. Like you hear a grown woman spoke right there. Looks are superficial. She has to make herself attracted to him because it's good for the man love to be higher. Okay. Yes, it will work. Wait, let me see. Where is that? We need to learn to see beyond the superficial. Okay. Attraction can be skin deep too. Oh, my daughter just woke up. Well, so that's a wrap. If she's not willing to stop being superficial, then no, it won't work. Hi, Mama. My daughter just woke up. Jeez. You heard me spoke. So here's the thing, right? Clearly, I missed it. Okay, let me read this. Let me read it one more time. Okay, for the ones who just coming in, let me read it one more time. I met a good guy. He's helping a lot. I am under lots of pressure from my previous relationship, and I am broke. This guy is helping me stand back on my 2 feet and believe in myself again. The only thing is that I'm not attracted to him. He's not my type, but he is too good. What should I do? Do you think this would work if there's attraction from one side only? That's the question. So I got many opinions, which is, you're right, and I think it's crazy. Looks is looks, but a good man is hard to find. What about the heart? She's beautiful. Thank you. She just woke up. Say hi. Hi. You can't make yourself attracted to someone. You can't make yourself. So here's my point of view on this right here, right? Here's my point of view on this right here. Now, in this society, you want to watch TV, Mama? In this society that we live in, we always complain about good men. Let me tell you something about men and women, okay? Let me tell you something about people, okay? Number one, there's no such thing. You gotta understand that people are energy, okay? People are energy. If the energy is how somebody treats you, how somebody feels, how somebody love you, that's energy. If you confuse energy to somebody's face, if you confuse energy with somebody's face, if you look at somebody's face and that's what you actually, then you're going to miss the energy. A lot of times we miss energy because we focus on a look. Energy don't have a face. Energy has a feeling. Energy has a vibe. Energy carries frequency. A face do not carry frequency. I don't care what nobody say. If we focused, hey morning, hey Miss Natural, how we doing? If we focus on somebody's face, we're gonna miss the quality inside somebody. But so many times we are so focused and obsessed with a look or of a type. Guess what? Guess what somebody's type is? A type is not real. There's no such thing as a type. The type is something that your brain got used to. You're not forced and look. Many times we want people to come ready. Like we want people to just come ready with everything that right now. We don't want to do the work in ourselves. Listen, why do you think that we can't like somebody? Like we can't force attraction. Why do you think so? Because you don't want to do the work. You think everything should become ready-made. Many of us think that everything should be ready-made so that if it's not ready-made, I can't do it. Oh, if he's not this, this, and this, and this, if you don't look like this, I can't do it. You all know what energy? Why am I always live? Okay, let me answer your question right real quick. Why am I always live? Why am I always live? Blocked. There you go. That's why I'm always live. But stupid question, my bad. But it's so many times we expect people to meet our little type that we have. You know, the mindset of a type is not real. That's your brain telling you, I'm used to this. I am 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 used to this. And we think it's real. See, just because our mind just because our mind think that I'm used to this, this is what I'm used to, it becomes our type, not realizing that it is not real. That's something that your memory is a memory. That's all it is. And if it looks familiar, we go towards it. If something don't look familiar, we back off and we're afraid. Sometimes what we need is that one thing that doesn't look familiar. That's what we need. That one thing that does not look familiar. But we are so caught up in the familiar zone, right? We are so caught up in the familiar zone that we miss the blessing. Listen, people are energy. A matter of fact, when you manifest a relationship, when you manifest in love, when you manifest in a man or woman, you don't manifest the face. You manifest an energy. Excuse me, man. Give me a second. What you manifest is the energy of love, the energy of the energy of someone who feels, someone who's kind and caring and loving and affectionate and somebody who's honest. That's energy. If you depend on the face with that, you're gonna miss the entire thing, and you're gonna only focus on your programming. We gotta stop with this. We gotta stop with this superficial stuff for real, because many of us are losing out as we complain. You know what I mean? Looks on the outside. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nothing. But let me ask you a question, right? I mean, looks on the outside is something. I mean, it's good to be attracted, but we want to be attracted on the first date. Let me tell you something about attraction, right? Do you notice, right? And I don't mean to be rude, right? I don't mean to be rude, right? But think about this, okay? Think about this real quick. We have children. Many of us right now who are on this live, we have children, right? We have children. We have children. Many of us, if you're on my live, usually you're grown. You're in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. That's my audience. If you have children, you know for a fact it doesn't matter what your children look like. As a matter of fact, you don't even see them. You don't even see their bodies anymore. You think that they're the most beautiful children that you have ever seen. You think that they are the most beautiful creatures that you have ever seen, because that love that you have for them, it overshines everything. Let me tell you this. When you are connected to someone spiritually, that looks, listen, you don't even see their looks anymore. To be honest with you, we don't see their looks anymore. The thing is, we want to be sexual and all this stuff so quickly that we miss the point. This is energy. You telling me, right? You telling me that a man is giving it to you, making you feel good about yourself, making you stand back on your 2 feet, and you worried about his face? And the last cute dude with with the pretty face, he effed with you and effed you over. You don't see the. I'm telling you, you don't see the looks anymore. So the last guy who messed with you, he was cute, but he screwed with your mind. He took you off of your feet, and now you insecure. Now you sad, and somebody comes along who don't have a pretty face like you expect a pretty face to be, and now you questioning that. This is the problem. This is the problem. We complain about quality men. There's no good men out there, but the problem is we want a good looking to your standards that you don't understand. Man, I'm telling you all, man. I'm telling you all. Many of us pass up good women and good men because they might overweight. They're a little chunky. They have a couple stretch marks. They're not cute in the face. They're not. Take your time and get to know people. Once you know people and you connect to them, the attraction builds. It's the connection that builds attraction. Connection builds attraction. Seriously. Have you ever been spiritually connected to someone? And do you know this? No matter what they look like, you always want them. You always feel so powerful around them. You feel lovely. You feel beautiful. You make them feel beautiful. You tell them that they are perfectly fine. You don't see flaws anymore with love. See, love creates this. Love is an energy, right? Love is an energy, and a lot of times we wanna be able to love instantly, and that's why the look stuff. That's why the looks throw us off. If they're not the quality men, the look that you want or that you're used to, that your brain is lying to you about. And a matter of fact, the type that we have is what on the inside is what for real. Like, is the inside that counts for, like, literally. Now, a lot of times, right? A lot of times we think that we have a type. We're not even realizing that our type is the pain and the insecurities that's in us. That pain and the anger. And all we're doing for our type is that when the anger sees other people who's angry, or when the anger connects to somebody else who is insecure or sad or miserable, we think that that's our type because it's the energy that speaks. You think it's your conscious mind, it's your subconscious mind that tells you who's attractive and who's not. It's not really you. You don't have a choice in who you find attractive because you're sleeping. Because you focus on the wrong thing. So therefore, your mind, the crap that you've been feeding your mind is telling you he's attractive, he's cute, he's my type. Not your type. Sometimes it's the pain that's attracting pain. The reason why we attract so much negative people in our lives is because we attract what we are. And a lot of times you think it's chemistry and you think it's your type, but it's not. That's your pain talking. That's your insecurities talking. You know what I mean? Hercules, how you doing? Yeah, you have it. I just found you on your page. You stopped me. Hey, what's going on, Rich Fella? How you doing, man? Hey, thanks, man. But I love your voice. Thank you. I don't see how, but I appreciate it. But yeah, man, but we need to really look at what we're doing, man. Stop being so quick to fall in love. And like God has says, walk in it. Walk in love. Take your time. Ain't nothing to rush. See, love is eternal, right? Love is eternal. Love lasts forever. I don't care what nobody says. Love is permanent. Why are we so rushing that everybody gotta meet? Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? Are you going already? I just saw you came in. Were you here for a while? All I want is a willing man to join me, work together on bill. Man, for real. Are you married? If not, why? Are you asking me that? Y'all be asking some questions, huh? Slap sleep with. I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you all, man. I'm telling you all. We actually we love just being ready to love. We want something. We want a perfect situation just to ready to just jump in and love. I love, and that's where we get hurt. Nobody want to take their time to feel people out. You know, nobody want to take their time to feel people's mindset. Nobody want to take their time to actually grow and connect to. Nobody want to take their time to connect with someone on a spiritual level, you know, on a higher level. Only want to connect to people on a physical level. The physical crap hasn't worked. It doesn't work. Actually, the physical plane that we are so level on, it doesn't work much. The physical crap is fake. The physical crap is just an illusion that you think that you're seeing. It's not true. I'm telling you, it's hard to find these days because I'm telling you, nobody wants quality. Everybody wants six-pack, flat stomach, big butt, big boobs, pretty face. That's all people want. The crap don't work. Look at our society, right? I mean, for real, like, look at our society. Marriage has about a 60%, 50 to 60%. First time marriage has a 60%, 50 to 60% of failure. Second time marriage, what do you think the rate of divorce is second time marriage? What do you think it is? I don't want to shack up with nobody, and some of these men, that's what they want to do. I have never shacked up with a woman that I wasn't married to. I can't do it. When you take the time, most get upset and want to run or get mad. You know what though? But then that's how you weed them jokers out. If somebody want to get mad when you want to know them, that's how. Listen. The point of dating is to weed people out. It's not to make nobody permanent. It's to weed them jokers out. That's what dating is. It's weeding them out. It's feeding them out, figuring them out. Look at them, observe them, and feel them out. It's not about expecting marriage. I mean, yes, that's a part of it. But the part of dating is to weed people out. Like, hey, okay, you can't wait. Okay, peace out. Or you don't want to do this? Okay. You ain't got to do it. And I ain't going to tell you to do it. I ain't going to force you. We're just dating. But you know what, though? Let me tell you what we do. Many of us, we start dating someone, right? My daughter is listening to some there was a farmer, has a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, that's what my daughter music is, man. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Like, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. But listen, man. But for real, when you meet someone, when you start dating someone, don't date with expectation. Because with expectations, you're gonna actually, people be dating for 2-3 months and already just ready to give their whole life, to give you are my everything. You know, like we be ready to just give everything because we want to distract ourselves from our miserable life. So we ready to give our whole thing that we have built away. You know what I mean? We don't want to meet someone. Dating is not exhausting. Dating with expectations and dating wrong people. You know what I mean? I've never strayed on my. That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, dating is not exhausting. Dating is actually to just have fun. We just make it exhausting because we expecting crap and we attracting crap. We attracting the people that we don't want to date. Let me tell you this. If we are attracting people that we don't want to date, then we're going to change the mindset of what we carry. Because you only attract what's in here. Don't no one know what love is anymore. No one, I don't think people want to know. People want to know what shacking up is and sex and, you know, chemistry. People know what chemistry is, but they don't know what love is. They think love is chemistry. Have fun while dating to release. I'm telling you, dating is just for fun. Dating is getting out there and meeting people. See, everybody think dating is sex. Dating is not sex. Dating is fun. Dating is getting out there, hanging out, going to the bar, getting a couple of drinks, going to dinner, meeting people, shaking hands, hugging. I mean, if you want to exchange your energy, you know what I'm saying? Talking on the phone. And then when you meet that one person that makes you feel a little different, or that you connect to, or that you could be yourself with, then, you know, take it a little farther. Relationships are meant to be enjoyed. We enjoy what we create together. Let me tell you something, right? The person that you end up being with or marrying is a person who can make you feel perfectly like yourself and enjoy. A person who can make you feel like you are enough, like not just enough, but you are more than enough. A person who actually make you feel like it's okay to be yourself. That's the number one. Listen, when you're dating someone, the person who could actually make you feel comfortable being yourself, like you ain't got to try hard, you ain't got to go out to your way, you ain't got to do nothing, but just can encourage you, hey, just be yourself. You are perfectly fine. But the thing is, we don't have that. We think we have to fake and we have to try and we have to do all this hard work. You don't have to do all that stuff, man. Like, you don't have to do all this stuff. You're doing too much stuff. That's why it's exhausting. Like, just be. That's why it's exhausting. You're doing too much. Dating is just being yourself. Listen, anywhere you go, you bring yourself. You got to carry yourself everywhere you go. When you go to the mall, you carry yourself. When you go to the club, you carry yourself. When you go to the house, you carry yourself. When you go to the store, you carry yourself. When you go to the boarding alley, when you go outside, you carry yourself. Many of us don't want to carry ourselves because we don't like ourselves. Seriously, we don't like ourselves. Women should practice before they leave their house to leave their emotions at home, have fun on purpose. Listen to what she just said, man. She said, have fun on purpose. On purpose. That expectation crap will take away your entire fun. Expectation will hurt your entire fun. Have fun on purpose. Leave the emotion crap home. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man. Listen. You gotta actually realize. Hey, Fab of Rubies, how you doing? You gotta actually realize, right, that people don't owe you anything. You know, we think that we out there looking, we getting mad. Anytime you look for that type of stuff, you get. Actually, I was just talking to Goddess B, Goddess Just B, the one who's commenting, and she was telling me, Kirk, the reason why you are having such and such is because you don't care. She said the reason why you are having such and such is because you don't care about the results, or you don't care about the outcome. You're just doing it. And when you release all the tension, the stuff comes to you because that tension is blocking that free energy. Let me tell you something, man, seriously. Some of you all want something, and you want it so bad that you tense up. And you dating and you tense up. And you so focused on the outcome that you miss red flags. You don't care about the red flags anymore. You're just doing all this crap just to have the outcome that you desire. You're working too hard for the outcome. When you release that tension and realize that life happens, and it's gonna go regardless to how it goes. It's gonna go in a direction that it should go naturally, and that's what you be attached to. Is that outcome? Seriously, and when it goes there, just relax, just release the tension. Listen, anytime you have tension, right? You hold in. You're waiting for an impact. Tension is what we have when we're dating. We're waiting for something and we're just holding our breath. But the breath is life. See, with tension, you're holding your breath. The Bible said the breath is life. If you hold your breath, you die. See what I'm saying? So stop expecting so much and stop tensing up. Relax. Listen, when I first learned about energy and I started to learn about manifesting money, manifesting houses and cars and manifesting all these things, one thing that I had to realize was stop being so focused on an outcome, on a specific outcome. Stop like for instance, when I manifest money, when I was manifesting money back in, I don't manifest money anymore, but when I was manifesting money, one thing that you have to realize is there are so many windows in heaven, and money comes from every direction. It's not just one specific window that money comes from. So now it makes me realize that when you manifest anything in life, don't tense up thinking that it's coming from this direction. Don't look at a specific face thinking that, well, it's going to be him. It's going to be him. I know for a fact it's him, or her. It's going to be her. Stop doing that, because it don't come from the place that you think it's coming from. It doesn't come from the place. Deep breaths. Listen. Hey, what's going on, Cream? But we think that it's coming from a specific place. Stop. And this is when we go for a look. We go for a body type. We go for a type. Listen, when you manifest things, it don't come from a type that's in your mind. Your mind is so limited. Where can it come from? If your mind is so limited because you don't know anything, I mean, let's be real. Can we be real for a second? Can we be really? Hey, Goddess, how are you doing? Can we be honest for a second, please? Can I be honest? I like being honest. I know I don't like being. I don't like lying, right? Haja, what's good? I think that's your name, right? Haja, XAJA. Let me be honest for a minute, okay? I just want to be honest for a second. Here's the deal. We are all so limited, right? We are all so limited. Our mindset is limited. Our knowledge is limited. Our understanding is limited. You thinking that you have a type is stupid. You hear me? It's very stupid. Because when you manifest something, or when you desire something from the Creator, when you desire something that's nature, your type has nothing to do with what you need. Your type doesn't have a play in this. Because your type is just a limited understanding and experience that you have experienced. You haven't even seen anything yet. But you are limiting yourself based on a stupid type that you developed from people who abuse you, disrespected you, that you see on the media, that you heard about. Your type is whooping your butt every day. And you're forcing yourself to stay with your type. What's up, T-Spain? You're forcing yourself to stay with your type, not realizing that you have the power to change what you attract. And you have the power to change what you are attracted to. Listen, the first time I ate sushi, I was like, this is nasty. Let me have sushi. The first time I drank kombucha, I was like, oh, that's disgusting. But when I realized that it was good for me, when I realized that it cleaned my intestines out, my system, I was like, you know what? Hell, after a while, I get used to it. Listen, sometimes you meet people not in the best look, but the energies are the best. I'll know him when I feel his energy. She said, your type is, I'll know him when I feel his energy. Stop thinking that you know a type. You don't know a type. Listen, the best things in your life ain't came yet. What I just said. The best things in life ain't came yet. The best thing in your life you haven't seen yet. And you focus on a limited idea of a type. You don't even know your type. And all you're doing is stopping those best things from coming to you. Cut that crap out. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked yet. It hasn't worked. If it worked, you probably won't be in my life. I mean, you probably won't be in a situation if it worked. Because your type is stupid. Who has a type? Who the heck has it? We adults. What type do we have? Listen, you attract what you attract. And one thing about adults is this, what I realized. One thing about being conscious and being an adult is that you want what's best for you. Not your type. We all have types. I mean, we all have things that we're attracted to. Oh, I want that Corvette. Oh, I want that, I want that Benz. Oh, hey, you know what? I want that Maserati just came out. But you know what? My type account. You know what? I got children going to college. I got this, I got that. You know what? Let me do what's best for my situation. To hell with the type. My type of cars is the most expensive cars. But my type of living and the type that I desire and the type that I need and the type of living that I want to do, it don't fit, those expensive cars, those Ferraris in my taste. So now I have to go to what best suits me, what brings me up. You know what I mean? Listen, man, you all got to cut the type stuff out. Every energy depends on attractive energy. Okay, come on. Let's get some milk. But listen, man, I'm telling you all, we gotta stop, we gotta cut that nonsense out, man. Like, it is time that we overcome certain things. Dating's supposed to be fun. Dating is you attracting something. No, that's old, mama. Dating is, okay, how do you attract somebody? No, baby, wait, I'm giving you some milk. How do you attract something, not somebody? How do you attract the energy that you desire? How do you attract the energy that you desire? Let me tell you all real quick, okay? Let me tell you all something. How do you attract? Let's talk about attraction. Okay? What do you do to attract what you want? You know what I'm saying? How do you attract the man or woman that you want? How do you attract? Anybody have any idea how to go about attracting what you actually desire? Anybody? Any comments? How have you done it in the past? Because attraction, let me tell you, this relationship stuff that we do is a game. It's a game. It's all a game. Life is a game, period. The ones who play best live longer. You know what I mean? Like, the ones who play best, by being myself, okay? By being you, okay? My HOD, you have... Okay, I think I misunderstood the one. You become the energy you desire. But you know what, though? But to be honest, that sounds good. Don't get me wrong. It sounds good, but how do we become the energy? Let's do some teachings. I got some grown women, some grown men in my life. Let's go serious. Let's do some teaching for the younger generation, or for the ones who don't understand. How do you become the energy that you desire? We don't have lives. Nobody does lives like these. Let's start something. Matter of fact, share the life, because we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go deep for a second. How do you become? So we say we become the energy that we desire. How? Let's go. How? With positivity and laughter. How do we look it? First, begin, okay? Hold on. Let's go deep. You are just pumped me up. Made me feel good. Let's go deep for a second, okay? Bang. Number one. What is it that you desire? What is it that we love? What is it that we desire in a partner? Let's start with there. What do we desire? Go ahead and write some characteristics that we desire in our partners. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Because many of us, to be honest, don't even know. Many of us don't know what we desire or what we should desire. Because that's why I had this question pop up. He makes me feel good about myself, and he makes me feel secure, and he makes me come back on my feet. But he's not cute, so what should I do? These questions warrant understanding. we don't understand. You get on the frequency. You love. See, people don't understand that either, goddess. People don't get that. Loyalty, reciproc. I know the word. I just can't say it. Reciprocity. Yeah, that word right there. Honesty. What else? Be yourself. Manifest what you desire. What do you want? A gram? What else? What else we desire? Morals and character. What kind of character? Everybody has a character. Here. Everybody is a character. So morals and character. What kind of morals? Fun, honest, helpfulness. Okay. Fun, honest, helpfulness. Hey, Miss Reed, how you doing? Sense of humor. Okay. Sense of humor. What else? I ain't hearing none. Love, emotional support, attention. Love. So that's a broad thing. Love, emotional support. So attention, I understand. But love, how do you manifest love? Because love is what we want in the ending, right? But how do we manifest love? Like, what do you have to do to become love? Transparency. Integrity. Be honest to yourself. Okay, another one. Being blocked. I don't know what she was talking about. Be honest to yourself. Patience. Become what you desire. Become what you desire. Become what you desire. Okay, so spiritual. Okay. All right. So those are a lot of traits. Love yourself. Show love to others. My love is service. Okay. I never had a problem getting and keeping a man because I give what I want to receive. Okay. Okay. I understand that. So now, we have loyalty, integrity. We have, you attract what you are. We have, okay, so we have loyalty. We have integrity. We want attention. We want love. We want good morals and good character. A man that is, we want spirituality. Okay. All right. So now, so let's say we become honest, right? We become honest. We become loyal. So we took on the energy of loyalty. We took on the energy of respect. We took on the energy of integrity. We took on the energy of kindness. And we took on the energy of being spiritual as we describe it. But let me ask you a question, right? How about getting rid of some of those energies that we don't want? Some of those unhealthy energies, that anger and that resentment and that past trauma and that past relationship and that past man who hurt you and that judgment and that unforgiveness. How do we actually understand that, yes, we have to become what we seek? However, we have to get rid of what we don't want. Because if we can, listen, even if you become what you seek, you become you become whatever you seek, you become loving, you become kind. But guess what? If you are unforgiving, if you are resentful still, if you are angry still from the last relationship, if you are all these things, guess what? Guess what still happens? You still carry a frequency that attract that same frequency. So many of us, we say that we want to become the energy that we desire, but we don't want to let go the energy that's not good for us. We have to get rid of what we don't want. We have to get rid of the crap that's keeping us back. We have to get rid of those energies that we hate. We carry it over. Exactly. So here we are. We becoming healthy, loving, kind, and all them good stuff. But we carrying over that toxic crap that we've been carrying for years for the past 6 relationships. You know what I mean? Shadow work in a child. Yes. But we still carry around them stuff. It's still in there. If you don't resolve it, it will pop up. It pops up it pops up at the work. It pops up. It just pops up on you sometimes. You're like, what the hell? I didn't know that was still there. I didn't know I was still hurt or angry. I didn't know I was still insecure. I didn't know I was still whatever energy that you're carrying. You got to get rid of those things first. Listen, man, before you date, before you start again, and don't get me wrong, you're not going to get rid of everything. But get rid of those, get rid of those crap that's keeping you back, like those fear, because fear attracts predators. Fear doesn't attract somebody who's loving. Fear attracts predators. Like a dog smell fear. So when you're walking around with fear of being hurt and fear of being this and fear of being that, all you're doing is attracting that same thing. Fear attracts fear. So yes, you can become kind and generous and, have good integrity. But once you're still carrying around all the crap, how do you know if they have good intentions for you? Okay. All right. Good question. Good question. Communication works best. So Jesse, communication. Let's talk about communication. Because I think a lot of times we get that term like obvious. I think sometimes we get the term a little off a little bit. Communication. Let's talk about communication. Okay? Hey Leslie, how are you doing? Namaste. Let's talk about communication. Listen. Right now, let's talk about communication. I think we look at communication as in speaking, right? And we don't even view communication as in someone who cannot relate to nothing that you're saying. Someone who questions everything you're saying. Someone who actually cannot speak on your level. We're talking about someone who want to argue when you want to speak. We're talking about someone, every time you want to discuss something, they're thinking, is an argument. We're talking about someone who doesn't, their intellect isn't, they cannot understand they can't understand your silence, because understanding your silence is a form of communication too. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand, they don't understand anything about what you actually mean or listen, communication is very wide and it's very broad. Within communication is the ability to transfer from one conversation to the next. But many times you have people right now in your house with bad communication because they don't even know what you mean. They don't know what you feel. Every time you speak, you got to explain yourself. You got to explain every single thing. And that's because you're not connected. Communication comes with connection. You cannot have communication by itself. Communication just don't flow like that. Communication, it has to have a form of connection. Because when you're connected, communication is flowing freely. It's hard to find communication when there's no connection. See what I'm saying? Communication. That's why when you don't have good connection, no matter what you say, it's going to always be an argument. It's going to start an argument. It's going to start somebody being upset. It's going to start somebody being angry. Somebody's holding a grudge. Somebody is like, oh my God. And sometimes you say the littlest things and you don't even know that somebody's holding a grudge for what you just said. What you just said, you swear I didn't mean anything bad by this. I didn't mean nothing at all by it. I didn't mean to this. This is not what I meant. And everything that you said, some of you are in relationships right now, right? That everything you said, everything you say, the other person start arguing. Like everything you say, you can't say nothing. So now you're walking around your house silent. Like you literally walking around your house. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to feel. You don't want to speak. You know what I mean? Hey, Dre, how are you? You don't want to express yourself. You can't express yourself because as soon as you express yourself, somebody's ready to just go off on you. That's communication. And communication is not about just passing information back and forth. It's not about, hey, how was your day? My day was fine. What you doing today? Well, I'm going to the store. What you do? Sometimes communication takes. Let me tell you something. Sometimes the best communication sometimes is silence. I'm telling you. Sometimes that's silence because you could be around someone by yourself, you and them alone, and you ain't speaking, but the communication is perfect. Because you ain't speaking, but the connection is so strong, you ain't got to speak. Remember, what are words used for? Words are used to distract us from energy. But hear what I just said. Words are used. Listen, I know you're going to think I'm crazy. Words were invented to distract you from the frequency. So here comes words. Hey, I love you. I don't feel it though. But yeah, I love you. But don't worry about what you feel because you probably sick anyways. You probably have insecurities. You probably have issues. You probably have drama. You're probably used to that crap. But I love you. But I don't feel it. You know what? F you then. You see, sometimes words can be used to confuse you even more. As a matter of fact, the more you speak is the more farther from the truth that you get. You ever heard, like for instance, have you heard somebody lie before? And the more they speak, is a lie just getting more ridiculous, and it's just making you upset, and it makes you more angry, and it pisses you off even more. And every time he opens his mouth or her mouth, you just like, you really think I'm stupid? Like you don't think I know? You really think? Let me tell you this: words were invented so that energy can be forgotten. When you have a baby, you ever had my daughter. is just like me. And I use my daughter a lot in my videos, especially when I speak about her, because she makes, everything she does, I pay attention to. My son, I look at them, and I pay attention, because that's the pure energy right there. And there's no grudge, there's no anger, there's no frustration, there's no bitterness, there's no resentment in them. So now it's pure energy, and it's energy expressing themselves. So I look at my daughter to teach me, because remember, kids ain't there for us to teach them. They're there for we to be taught by them. These jokers are just, these things that we have that call kids, these things are geniuses, okay? They are geniuses, and they teach you about yourself. They teach you how to love selflessly. They teach you how to be aware of everything, your emotions, how to not hold grudges, how to not be angry, how to just love. That's what a child teaches you. So I look at my children all the time to learn from them. So you might hear me speak about my children a lot, or my daughter, especially because she's the youngest one. And with that said, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Where was I going to say with that? Lord, what was I talking about, man? Jeez. What was I talking about, man? She was looking at me, so that's why I think I forgot what I was saying. She was staring at me. What was I saying? What was my point? I use my children to teach me. She just let me. So I look at my daughter, right? So when she was born, or when she was a younger baby, before she spoke, before she learned to express herself, some people she just wouldn't go to. I don't care if you had them in your house all the time. I don't care if they was always there. I don't care if they always came over. She just would not go to them. Every time you pass her, she started crying. Some people that she'd never seen, she was ready to go for. And you're like, you know what? So now here the parents with their words, no, go to them, it's okay. And she's crying, my daughter's crying, and I'm like, go, it's okay, he's good. Listen, that word, now we just confused the heck out of her, telling her to go against her feelings. We just confused that child to go against the feelings and trust my words. So now we grew up in communication. Let me trust words and don't worry about my feelings, because my feelings might be off anyways. My feelings, not realizing that your feelings is the only thing that doesn't lie to you. Your feelings don't lie to you. Your feeling is the only thing that you have that never lies to you. It's actually telling you your current situation on a regular basis. It's telling you what's real. They feel energy because they are pure energy. A child is pure energy. They came from another realm into this physical realm, and all they focus on is energy. They didn't care about what you look like. They didn't care about what your face look like. They don't care about how you speak in your baby voice. Hey, baby. They don't care about that kind of stuff. If you don't feel right, they don't go there. Okay? So communication is actually not verbal. Actually, 90% of communication is non-verbal anyways. But for some reason, man, we want to hear what people are saying. We want people to explain. Somebody told me just the other day, I just want him to tell me the truth. For why? Like, you already know the truth. What are you waiting for? You already know the truth. You don't need somebody to tell you sorry. You don't need closure. You don't need all that stuff. You know. Sometimes the hardest thing is to actually forgive someone who didn't ask for forgiveness. It's the hardest thing. It's the hard, but it's needed. Your energy can be want, and you can be want your desire in the moment. Okay? Our feelings are like our internal GPS system. Damn right. Damn right. But yeah, man. But so, how do we tell if someone, the question is, how do we tell if someone's energy is good for us? Now, so, there's no super way in doing this, but I'm going to tell you the way. It's going to take some practice, okay? What's understood never needs to be spoken. Damn right. Facts right there. Just like don't ask questions you don't want answers to. That's damn true too. That is facts. Don't listen what they say. Watch what they do. Facts. All facts. All facts. All facts. So let's figure out. Let's go now. So now let's say you're on your first date. Okay, you know what? Let's back up. So now you meet somebody online, or you meet somebody at the drugstore. Not drugstore, let me say drugstore. You meet somebody at the weed house. The weed house, right? Both you all getting high. Okay, so you meet somebody at the store. You in Walmart, you met this nice-looking guy, nice-looking girl. Leah, baby, sit on the couch. You meet somebody who, it just seemed like they carry themselves well. You don't know their energy yet, so you don't know what they have. But you're like, oh, okay, cute, cool, okay. So he come up to you, or she comes up to you, and you're like, hey, so I was thinking, I saw you, and before I just recognized you. I think you were very beautiful. And I just like the way, I've been following you around the store for the last hour. Everywhere you went, I went, no, well, that's a bad sign. But I've been following you, and I saw you interact with your children. And I think that you seem very, genuine. And so I would like to get to know you more, okay? Bam. So you said, oh my God, for real? And he said, yeah, for real. And you said, oh my God, that's the nicest thing somebody have ever said to me, right? So he's like, oh, I appreciate it. So now he asked you out. So I was wondering, hey, well, I know you have children. So whenever you have your free time, I would like to take you out to eat some, maybe a burger. McDonald's have a 2-for-1 special with a sweet tea, and the sweet tea is only $1, any size. The sweet tea is only $1 for a sweet tea. It don't make you fat. It's sweet tea, so don't worry about it. But and but you could bring your kids because they have kids meal. It's only $2. So. Bam. So you say, you know what? You sound like a nice man. Fine. Let's do it. Here's my number. Matter of fact, give me your phone and put it in your phone. You put it in his phone and bam. You know what I mean? You feel good. So, you walk away smiling because you know how you all do it. You all be having this front, like when you meet someone, right? You all be carrying this front, this face. Like you don't want to smile. You don't want to feel soft and feminine. You don't want to feel that feminine beauty. Like you don't want to feel feminine. I don't know how you don't want to. I'm masculine. I like to feel masculine. How you don't like to feel feminine? I don't understand this. Femininity is a gift. Like it's just a beautiful thing. A man who abuses a feminine woman don't need a woman. You know what I mean? He needs a masculine energy that he can't manipulate. But that feminine energy, just do it. I love a feminine woman. It's the most beautiful. Shoot, listen, feminine energy and masculine energy comes together to make one perfect. That's a perfect bond. But anyways, so he gave her number, and you had your straight face on. Finally, when you turned around from him, your whole face changed. You've been hiding the face. Don't hide the face. If the face comes out, let it come out. If it's ugly when it comes out, let it show. Like when you feel good about it, like you just did something, and as soon as you leave his face, you just, oh my God. Y'all so extra, man. Y'all women be so extra. I don't even know how extra. I don't know why you are so extra. Anyways, point is, so he calls you, right? He calls you. He said, listen. Oh, you called him finally. So you called him finally, and he said, hey, so, yeah. So I was thinking about you for the past 30 minutes. I was wondering, would you like to go eat somewhere, or would you like to go bowling, or would you like to go in the park and walk around? Because maybe I don't have enough money. But would you like to go skating or ice skating, or would you like to do something? So he's bringing up what he likes to do. Understand? When he bring up the idea, take it. It's not for you to plan. Well, no, cut the nonsense out. Just relax. Don't rather nothing. Just shut up. You know what I mean? Just shoo. Right now you are worried. Right now your own purpose is to observe. You're not judging. You're observing. Don't put them where you want to go, and don't let him ask you to pick. No, dude, you call me, you choose. Not the nonsense. Well, you pick. No, so I was thinking, see, I'm a man, so whatever you want to do. No, cut the nonsense out. Brothers, if you're on this thing right here, if you ask a woman for a date, you pick. You choose. They don't want you. They don't want them picking. That's annoying. Maybe not the first time you call, you pick. If she calls you and asks you to go out again, have her pick. Hell, it don't make a difference. But the first time you pick, okay, be a man, grow up, grab your stuff and say, hey, okay, let's go on. If she don't like it, she'd be all right, because right now she's not worried about what she likes. She's worried about feeling your own energy, right? So ladies, so you set this date now. You say, hey, okay, fine. So you can pick me up on Tuesday about 9 o'clock p.m. 7 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock is booty call. Pick me up about 4 o'clock. Okay, cool. Ladies, so now between now and tomorrow at 4 o'clock, let me tell you what to do. Let me tell you what you're going to do, okay? I'm giving you all free nuggets. These nuggets cost me about a few $100 to learn. I'm going to give you all this for free. How do you know if somebody has the good energy for you? Now, so between now and then, between today and tomorrow for this date, what you're going to do, you're going to take some damn Palo Santo, the wood, with that, and burn it, and that negative energy inside of you, Let it go, right? Clean yourself off. That energy, clean yourself off. Clean it off. Clean it off. Not phage. Palo Santo. Just clean it off. Clean it off. Then, second thing, look at your energy. Look at your energy field. Look at your insecurities. Look at your anger. Look at your frustration. Just for a moment, just recognize that you carry this negative energy and says, listen, spirit, I don't need this energy anymore. It's not working for me. Talk to your spirit. Listen, this energy right here is not working. Spirit, I need you to block every negative energy inside of me. I need you to get rid of it. Take it out. I don't need it right now. It's not helping me right now. It's not beneficial. Speak to your damn spirit. It's your spirit. Listen, spirit, I don't need you. Listen, I don't need this negative energy. My unforgiveness, you know what? I forgive him. I forgive him. I forgive him. Let me not hold on to any grudges right now because, let me tell you why you do that. Let me tell you why you do that, okay? Let me tell you why you do that. Energy, spirit, be free. You want your energy to be free because that's when your energy is free is when it roams peacefully and it picks up on certain frequencies. It picks up on vibes and it picks up on people's energy. So you're going to be like, hey, listen, I don't know, listen. So you're going to pinpoint now what's in you. Close your eyes and just see how you feel. Do you feel at peace? Are you smiling? When you ask your spirit to drop all that negative stuff, don't think about it. Well, what if it didn't work? So don't worry about that part. Just feel that great vibration and frequency. Just feel it. Just feel yourself being free. And there's a reason why. There's a reason. You asking, how does this make sense? Like, why you want to do that just before a date? Because you asked a question. Your question was, how do I tell who has good energy or who has bad energy, right? I'm answering your question. It takes a while, okay? Some of you all need to do this. Actually, all you all need to do this because it works. Next thing. So, the moment before you go on this date, right? Tell your spirit, listen, let me be free. Set me free. Set me free. Set me free. Take some deep breaths. Those negative emotions, those insecurities, those anger that you're carrying, suppress them jokers. Get rid of them. Get them out. Get them out. Get the peace back. Get the peace back. Get the love back. Get the feeling flowing. Get the love. Get that. Feel joy. Feel the moment. Enjoy the moment because you're living. You're alive. You are happy. You are in the moment. You are beautiful. You are feminine. You are powerful. You are strong. You are able. And if that don't make you feel good, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with you. If that don't make you feel good, I don't know what's wrong with you. So now, when you start feeling that energy, that beautifulness, that beauty inside, and you begin to smile for no reason, now you are ready, okay? You are ready. Understand this right here. Understand this, okay? Understand this. When you go on this date now, since you are feeling peace, and you are feeling pure, and you are feeling love, and you are feeling joy, when you go around this date, it's not about talking all of this. Sit next to this person. In your zest. Don't focus on how he feels, focus on how you feel. Did your energy change? Is it shifting? Are you getting scared? Are you getting nervous? Are you getting insecure? Are you getting angry? Look at where your energy is going. Listen, your energy is real. Your energy is as real as it gets. Your energy do not lie to you. Palo Santo is the word. Hey, thick vegetarian, Palo Santo. So now when you're around this person, look at your energy. Are you feeling more joy? Are you feeling more peace? Are you feeling cool? Don't look at their face. You don't need to see their face right now. Because sometimes your face, with their pretty face and their nice body, you stop your feelings and you want to, that's your type. So because now you're going to forget. You're going to forget your energy and focus on your type because he's built, he has a bald head or dreadlocks, and he has this thing, and he has big old chest, and his titties move by itself. They'll be bouncing up and down, like pop, 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 pop. His chest muscle is just sticking out, and he has good looks. So you're going to be distracted. Don't focus on that. Focus on your feeling. Let me tell you, every single person everybody has an energy field. The energy field extends them. The more they love, it extends them about maybe a few inches, maybe a few feet. But energy, if my spirit is free to roam, my spirit will be introduced to your spirit. Trust your spirit. Whatever is telling you, that's what you're going to feel. Do we understand this yet? Do we understand this yet? I want to make sure that we understand this so far. So that's the first thing that you do. That's how you figure out who has good intentions and who doesn't. You have to do the work. There's no superficial way. There's no superficial way how to do this. There is no God telling you anything. It's you speaking to yourself. It's your energy that's attracting. Your energy is speaking to theirs. Listen, my spirit and your spirit is free. See, your spirit and my spirit is not visible. So therefore, I don't even know where my spirit is. It might be outside, making sure I'm protected. It might be with my daughter, holding her, being nice to her because so she feel loved. It might be with my son or my girlfriend, wife, husband, boyfriend, whatever it is. It might be with them, making sure they're feeling compassion and they're feeling my energy. It might be anywhere. So understand, if my spirit is free to roam, their spirit is roaming too. And when my spirit met your spirit, I already know before I shook your hands what energy that you were carrying. But the only how I know the energy that you're feeling is for me to empty myself out with a negative crap so that I could feel with a non-biased feeling. See, listen, if you don't clear your energy field, if you don't clear your energy field, if you do not clear your energy field, you don't know whose energy that you're feeling. Is it yours or his? If you're feeling angry, if you go around people feeling angry, insecure, and mad, you don't know if that's what they're feeling or if it's what you're feeling because you're used to feeling it. Does that make sense? Women are instinctively intuitive beings, but we dishonor it all the time because we fear loneliness. That's a damn boy. That's a powerful statement right there. Tina, that's a great statement right there. That's how it works. We think that we could just be out there doing whatever we want to do, and there's no repercussions, but they always are. We out there carrying anger and carrying frustration and carrying jealousy and carrying all these insecurities, and we think that we can meet somebody. If I become loyal and I become kind and loving, then I attract what I am. But you don't see the other part of you. You don't see how fearful you are. You don't see how angry you are. You don't see how distrusting you are. You don't see how unforgiving you are. You don't see that. And a lot of times, that's what you attract. Listen, you don't attract exactly what you are. Let me tell you this. Actually, you do. But let me tell you what that actually means, okay? I want to tell you what that actually means. Because many of us don't. Just because I might be a vegan doesn't mean that I attract a vegan, okay? Just because I might be kind and affectionate doesn't mean that I attract a kind and loving human. It doesn't mean that. I want you all to know this because I think we push these terms around, but there's no explanation. It doesn't mean that you attract exactly what you are. Do we get it so far? Just because I might be creative and I might be honest doesn't mean that I attract somebody who is creative. Let me tell you what it means. Because I think many of us effed that up. Let me tell you what it means. I mean, sometimes you can attract somebody just like you. Don't get me wrong. But people are individuals. People are different. But what you attract is the same frequency that they're on. See, whatever frequency you're on is what you attract. See, certain emotions and energies carry certain frequency. Like love and happiness and healing and perfection and joy and truth and honesty. That carry a high frequency. Very high frequency. Now, when you're talking about somebody who is fearful and who is insecure and who is angry and who is sick, they're carrying a low frequency. Now, they might be kind possibly, and they might be strong possibly, but their frequency is still sucking because they're holding on to that crap that lowers their frequency, that anger and that emotional abuse and that distress and that victim mentality and that past that they've been carrying for years. It's lowering their frequency. So now, even though, that's what they say, good woman can't find good men, because you think you're good, but you're carrying too much stuff. You're carrying too much stuff. And plus, there's no such thing as a good woman anyways. They're not a good man. They don't exist. But you're carrying so much stuff. So even though you are becoming loyal and you kind and you might be this and you might be that, you're still carrying that low frequency. Does that make sense? So yes, you attract the frequency that you're on. So frequency means this. If you go in your car and you turn your radio on, right? Listen, nobody speaks like this. Not many people speak like this anyways. People speak the regular relationship stuff, but nobody speaks and break things down like this because nobody understands. People make money from doing this, but they don't break it down behind the scenes and how it really works. Nobody breaks it down about how it really works. People think that they know relationships, but it's not about knowing relationships. It's about knowing science. It's about knowing frequency. It's about knowing energy. People always think that they're a relationship expert. It's not about being a relationship expert. It's about understanding energy. I don't understand relationships, but I don't need to. I understand energy, okay? So picture this right here. If you go in your car and you turn your car on and you turn your radio on and you put it at 95.5 frequency, that radio station, 95.5, you're going to pick up only the songs and the music on that one channel, that one specific channel. You cannot pick anything up on 91.5 or 90.0. You cannot pick those stations up. You cannot, because you already set your car thingy on 95.5. And if you want to hear something else, you change the dial to a different frequency. Make sense of all, right? Same as us. If we want to attract certain frequencies, we must turn up or turn down. But understand that you will attract the frequency that you are on, because only the frequency you could actually connect. You could only connect at that frequency. If he's not on your frequency, he does not know how to communicate with you. He don't know how to approach you, how to speak to you. Understand that's how it works. So when you find someone who don't know how to approach you or talk to you or communicate with you, you're on different frequencies. That's what it means. With a different frequency, there's no understanding because I don't understand what you're saying. I'm speaking English. You speak in a different language. You speak in insecurities. You speak in anger. You speak in what's inside of you. I do not understand this. So therefore, I can't go farther than this. There's nothing else that could happen after this. So you got to understand that you got to turn your frequency up or down. Listen, do you notice that in a lot of my videos, I speak about you, right? It's work that you got to do. This is works that you got to do. We want to look for this in the other person, but we refuse. You want some more milk? Oh, okay, good job. Thank you. We want to look for this inside of people, but we don't want to do the work inside of ourselves. And this is where we suffer. We don't want to get rid of the pain and the anger. We think it's too much work. We cry. Oh my God, we don't want to face our own past. And until you face your own past, your frequency will be low. Your frequency will be minimal because it blocks your own love. You could only love so much when you have a low frequency. You can only love so much. You can only process love so much. Because your frequency is blocked. Your frequency is not on love, it's on anger. It's on jealousy. It's on a whole bunch of insecurities. It's not on love. Your frequency got to be on love or on fear. Somewhere between there, I don't know what it is. But you cannot pick up the love frequency. So therefore, what you attract will be someone who on your same frequency. That's how you communicate. That's how. So now, understand this right here. How frequency works is this right here. So now that I'm on this frequency of 98.8, right? Now what happens? How this works is that frequency, my energy protrudes me. It has to leave from my body because energy cannot stay still. Energy vibrates, right? It vibrates. This is what it means. The law of vibration / attraction. Energy vibrates, okay? Right now, you are energy and you are vibrating so fast that you can't see it. That's why you see one body just right there. But you are vibrating on a rapid level that you just moving. Your cells are vibrating. All your cells are just moving because that's what we do. We vibrate, right? Energy vibrates. So now as I vibrate, I send energy out. Okay? When I think, I send energy out. Because remember, thoughts travel. Man, am I going too deep? Am I going too deep in this, man? Because I don't want to go deep and then you all misunderstand me. I'm just talking about behind the scenes. Maybe I'm just talking too much. Maybe I just need to talk about the basics of dating, huh? Is that what? Maybe I should just talk about the basics of dating. Maybe that's better, right? Because this right here is some science stuff because it's just, Lord, have mercy. So what? Okay. So since you are curious, so now as we think, so understand this. Thoughts go about 280 miles per second, right? It travels. Thoughts penetrate, like I was saying yesterday, thoughts penetrate time and space. So as you think, you project those thoughts, and those thoughts go. They leave you, right? They just They're leaving you. Understand that when the Bible says nothing comes back void, what goes up has to come down. What goes out has to come back. It has to come back. It has to come back. Okay, it has to come back. Since it has to come back, what it's doing now, if your thoughts of negativity, insecurity, and anger and stuff, when it goes out, it has to come back. It don't come back void. But what it does, it penetrates something that carries that similar frequency. Okay, okay, I got you, Miss B and Soul. How are you doing? Long time no see. When the thought leaves your soul or your spirit or your body or whatever you think that it lives in, it connects to something, right? It has to connect to something and bounce back. It has to bounce back. That's how energy works. That's how echo is, right? The echo, the sound leaves your mouth, it hits the walls, and it comes back, and you hear, hey, and you hear, hey, 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 because it's bouncing back. It has to hit something. But what your thoughts do, it hits something with a similar frequency. A person who carry a similar frequency. That person is awakened by those feelings because he feels it. He recognizes it. Okay? When he recognizes it, he starts looking at you like, oh, hey, how you doing? You good? Man, you so pretty. Because when it comes back to you, it takes it goes to him, it takes his frequency and bring it back to you. Nothing comes back void. Nothing comes back void. It picks up what he's carrying now and brings it back to you. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? This is why it says you attract what you are. Because it has to leave you and come back. Everything comes back. Nothing stays. Nothing goes up without what goes up must come down. So I'm glad that you understand it. Where you going? Okay. Hey, come on the big potty. I'm sorry, I gotta help this child use the bathroom. Come on the big potty, okay? Don't drop it yet. Hey, give me 1 second, okay? I'm coming. So don't feel late. Come on. Quick. Ooh, yes. So that's how energy works. And it's crazy because nobody sees it that way. People don't even understand in that mindset of how that's energy, that's how it really works. So now people think that they could just be all over the place, doing what they want to do, thinking what they want to think, and attract what they want to attract. No, that's not how it works. You are, whatever leaves your body and whatever leaves you, person, it has to come back. So we have to be now accountable for every thought that we think. Every thought that we entertain, we have to be accountable. We are responsible, or we have responsibility in what we attract. Like seriously, we have responsibility in this. We think it's not our fault. Some of us really think it's not our fault. Listen, you got the power to think, to change your thoughts, to change your belief system, to change how you see life, to change your perspective. You have the power. But to get what you want in life, you have to act on that power. Power is not just given to you for no reason. Power is given to you to change things. And if in your life, in your relationship, you're not getting what you're getting, change what you're giving. Change what you're giving. Seriously, like you gotta change what you're giving. You gotta give something differently. My point was this. On your first date, are you done? Are you done? Okay, hold on. Wait. It's okay. Here you go, Mama. You're a big girl, huh? You're such a big girl. You sound so smart. There you go.
You're a baby.
Hmm? You a baby?
Yeah.
I thought you was a big girl.
Mom.
Okay. Wow, you flushing your own toilet too, huh? Press it again. Press it hard. There you go. Y'all might think my daughter is like 6 years old. My daughter is 2. My daughter does everything for herself. You hear me? Come on. Come wash your hands. My daughter is only 2. And she does all these things for herself. Yeah, because you're smart, huh? Because you're a big girl? Oh, that is cold, huh? It's cold. Hey, just give me a second. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta do daddy things. I can't talk right now. I'm doing daddy things, okay? Here. Try your hands. I can't talk right now. I'm doing daddy things. All right, come on. Go back and watch TV. Go. Go. Jump. Go. Here, Mama. Here.
Yum, 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 yum.
My bad. Thank you. She is precious. She's a very precious little girl. Smart too. Smart as heck. I don't know where she got them dang smart from. I'm thinking maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a genius, huh? Hey, Denise, how are you doing? But yes, man. So, listen. We got to do some research on how energy works. Because I'm telling you, we have a part that we play in this life. Like, we have a part that we play in attraction. We have a part that we don't even know that we've been playing all these years. We've been playing this cards and this hand, and we've been getting the crappy outcomes, and we don't even understand that we have a major play. Listen, when you meet someone, the first few dates is for you to just feel their energy. That's all you stop. Listen, ain't the time to say, well, I could see you I could see you with me. No, this is not the time. This is not the time to you know what? Maybe if you could just change this about yourself, I could see you with. No, this is the time that you look on their energy. That's all you're doing is looking at their energy and observing how you feel when you're with them. Observing how you feel when you're with them. Observing, not about judgment. Hey, Tisha, it's not about judging how you feel. It's about observing how you feel. Observing the way how you feel around them. Observing the thoughts. Because let me tell you, also, understand this right here. Let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question right here. And be honest, okay? Be honest. Have you ever been around someone, right? Whether colleagues or work or boyfriend, girlfriend, or somebody that you like. Have you ever been around someone and just got extra horny? You just got horny for no reason? Like you just start feeling horny? Have you ever? Have you ever been around someone and just got horny? You just horny? Hey, my. Yes or no? Here you go. No, seriously, like that's a real question. Like this is real. This is a reality. Have you ever been among somebody? Have you ever been spending time? Or have you ever seen someone? Or have you ever spoke to someone? Have you ever went on a date with someone and you just got extremely horny? And yes, of course it's yes. Of course it's yes. What do you think that is? What do you think that is? You think that just happened to you because you were just a horn dog? Do you think that you just, well, some of you all are. But do you think that just happened? No. That's energy speaking to you. It's a sexual energy. And that's why people are called sexy. Because it's not about them being sexy. It's about something about them make you feel sexy. Make you feel the energy. Listen, people are nothing, but the way how they make you feel is what they become. Because like people, like somebody who's mad, somebody who makes you angry, you're going to call them the angry person. But you don't want angry. Okay? Sexually. When we see somebody who's sexy, it's because in our minds, we see that as sex. So therefore, it's we. But the energy that they are transferring is a sexual energy. Energy is real. So listen, that's why I'm saying, learn how to feel around people. Learn how you read. People ask me, Kirk, how do you read people? Easy. You can't read people? Kirk, but how do you read people? What do you mean, it's not hard. Trust yourself. If you're walking around full of negative energy, listen, you know what? Hold on. Let me show you all what the Bible says. I'm not a Christian or a believer and all that stuff. I'm a simple man. But let me just give you an example of what I'm talking about. Because I don't think you all understand me yet. I don't think you all get me. Because I think you all think I'm talking crazy. I think you all think I'm talking crazy. Give me a second. I wonder if it's this one. I'm just trying to get deep. Which I can't find that verse now. That's a dang shame. She's, sometimes you just... Hold on, give me 1 second. So Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 31. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 31. It says, get rid or free yourself from all bitterness, from all rage and anger, from slander, from malice, from all perversion. The reason why he says that, is because it does, listen, this is not about going heaven or hell. It's about living in heaven or hell right now. Okay? It's about this is what you attract when you become. So therefore, if you have anger and rage and bitterness and unforgiveness and slander and all this malice inside of you, you can't read nobody. Because all you could read is what's inside of you. You could only see what's inside of your mind. You read this today? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Latoya. You have to get those things out to you so that you can see what life really is. You cannot see life and you have anger inside of you and frustration and bitterness. So he's telling you, free yourself from it. And when you free yourself from it, you walk around being how you should, an empty vessel. So when you become an empty vessel, wherever you go is where you pick up energies. When you pick up certain energies, that's how you read people. You can't read people and understand people when you carry in that baggage, when you carry in those anger and misery, you carry in those perversion and sexual energy, you carry in tension, you carry in a whole bunch of crap. How can you read someone? You read in yourself. But when you're not carrying anything around, it's very easy to read because whatever you feel and you pick. Listen, again, right? Let me say this. You have about 50 trillion cells, okay? 50 trillion cells. 50 trillion. Listen, the Bible is not written for you to go heaven or hell. It's for you to live. It's for you to actually live and enjoy this earth while it exists. This is the best place to be. It's the most beautiful place. God made it with his own hands. How do we not enjoy it and be free from all these extra things that make us can't enjoy it? This is the beautiful life. This is a very beautiful life. But we only follow these scriptures because we want to go heaven in the afterlife. You have this life now. Enjoy now. Enjoy the before life. If you enjoy the before life, the afterlife must follow. Bad company ruins. Yeah. But listen, when you walk around here with all this bad stuff in you, all this negative crap in you, all this negative hurt and pain, walking around here a hurt vessel, you can't pick up on nobody's frequency. Because all you can see is what's inside of your mind. All you can see is the hurt that you feel. All you can see is your perception of the pain and the anger and the bitterness that you're carrying. So now that's why you don't know how to discern spirits. You can't discern spirits by carrying so many damn negative spirits inside of you. You cannot discern spirit. You don't know who's good for you or who is bad for you because you're carrying bad stuff in you. Listen, this is work that you got to do. You think that this is just, you think, you think God is going to be like, hey, listen, God has crap to do. God ain't worried about, you can't manage your life, that's on you. You think God, you 40 years old, 50 years old, and you can't manage your own life? You think God is a creator, he's not a manager. Can we actually understand this? He's a creator, not a manager. You manage your own shit. You carry your own, just like Chris Tucker told Jackie Chan in Rush Hour. No. You carry your own shit. Because it's yours. Because if you didn't want it, you would let it go. If you didn't want it, you would let it go. How? What do you mean how? It's not a how. Just do it. You want a science with it. You want a 10-step program how to... No, stop. Just get rid of the damn thing. It's not helping you. You think God is just worried about you and your... There's 7.8 billion people. You think he's worried about you specifically because you want to hold on in your damn unforgiveness? Do you know how deep you're going? Am I going deep? Good job, Mama. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. You really think 7.8 billion people here. People killing, people stealing, people doing all these things, adultery, pornography, and you think he's worried about you not managing your self properly so that you're not attracting what you desire. You think he's worried about you when you have the power to do it? When he says, if I tell my son, you have the power to do this, go ahead. If he asks me for help, what do you need help for? Just do it. Whether you're right or wrong, hopefully that you learn next time, just do it. And if you're not learning, something is wrong with you. If you're not learning, something is wrong. If you're not learning from every experience, something is wrong with you. You don't need Jesus. You need to open your mind. When discipline, listen, you need discipline. It's like seriously. Listen, if you're not learning from each situation and each relationship and each whatever circumstances, something is wrong. It's not Jesus that you need. You need help, understanding. Ask for understanding. God, help me, give me understanding. Give me understanding. You know, when I was small, I read that King Solomon has wisdom. King Solomon was the wisest man. And I keep asking God at the age of 5, 6, 7, God, give me wisdom. God, give me wisdom. Listen, I didn't want a specific job. I didn't want a specific wife. I didn't want a specific kind of house. I didn't want a specific kind of car. I didn't want a specific amount of money. I just said, God, give me wisdom, man. Just give me wisdom. But be careful what you ask for, because those damn experiences that you're going to go through, is either you go through them if you're going to go through them experience and came out bitter, you just missed the whole point. Like, seriously. If you went through these experiences that you had, those bad experiences, and you missed the point and you still angry, something wrong. You missed the whole, you missed the point. Then that means you got to go through it again. You got to go through it again. Hey, Adriana. You got to go through it again. You just wasted your entire 5 years and you're angry and you're carrying resentment and you got to go through it again. Hey, morning, how are you? Don't miss the lesson. Focus on the lesson. Listen, don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the lesson. The outcome you have no control over the outcome. I mean, you have some control because the way how you give, but once there's other person involved in a situation, all you could do is fight and resist and fight your truth and be mad and be angry of whatever. Listen, you don't have that much control. In relationships, you don't have. Let me tell you why people like God. Can I go a little deeper? Can I go a little deeper? Can I go a little, permission, please, to go just a little bit deeper? Just a little bit, please, God, please. I want to go deeper because I don't think we understand. I shouldn't go a little deeper? Oh my God, Jesus. Listen, wisdom. Let me tell you about wisdom, right? Wisdom could be knowledge could be a beast sometimes, because if you don't use it, it just hurts you. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't use knowledge, it hurts you. If you have knowledge and you don't use it, it's not a good thing. So if you want me to go deeper, I'll go deeper. But if you hear this thing, but I'm saying, and you agree to it, and you still don't apply it, you're going to be even more miserable. So be careful. Be careful what you ask for, because I'm going to give you what you want. You know why people love God? Go. You know why? Let me tell you why people always say that they love God. Let me tell you why. I'm going to go a little deeper. People say they love God because, you know why? Because they have learned to lift God up and put him down when he don't need it. You put God down, you leave him right there because right now you don't want him. Right now you're good. You living your life, you living your dream. And the thing about God is this, and this is how we think. The thing about God is this right here. Is that when we feel like we went too far, or when we feel like we miss him, or when we feel like we did something wrong, we know he's right there again. So we're going to always go back. Because we think that he will never leave us or forsake us. So here we are. So the relationship with God sucks. So now the relationship with people even worse. Because you can't do the same thing that you do with God with people. Because you think God is always there waiting for you. So you love God. God is love. God is this. God is so caring. God is genuine. But you could pick him up and put it down every day. You put him down when you're having fun, when you're living the life. You put him down when you having sex and fornicating and all these stuff. You put him down. Hey, stay right there. Stay, God, stay. When you want to be in your own mind cussing somebody out, you put them down. Stay right there. Stay. When you want to tell somebody a piece of your mind, stay. And then when we're done and we feel good, hey, come back. You know what? I'm going back to God. I did so much wrong. See? Be careful what you ask for. But people, the reason why people don't work is that you can't do whatever you want to do and make sure that they stay there. You can't do whatever you want to do when they stay there. They can't do whatever they want to do when you stay there. It don't work the same. So people love God because they think God will never leave. Listen, man, we are so messed up. We so messed up in the head that we don't even know. We don't understand how messed up we are. You want to put God, as soon as you meet that man, you want to put God down because God is showing you, not God, but the spirit inside, the God inside of you is telling you all these red flags. Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey, pay attention. Hey, and you don't want to hear it no more. So you say, God, leave me alone. Bam, I put him down right here. Hey, so what are you saying now? And you lift this man up. Not realizing that when God is out of the picture, number one, let's get something straight. When God is out of the picture, that means you are out of the picture. What did I just say? When God is out of the picture, you are out the picture too. Let me say that one more time. I don't think we get this. I don't think we got that part. I think that part went over our heads. I think that part we just missed it. I'm gonna say it again. When we remove God from the equation, we also remove ourselves. Because you are God. You are God's carrier. If you ain't carrying him, who are you? What are you? You ain't nothing either. If you remove God from a situation, you are God. You carrying God. You're the empty vessel. God fills you up. If you are not carrying God, then who are you? Who are you? So we think that we could put God down, not realizing that when we put God down, we're putting ourselves down. That's why we always fail. Because you are God. You can't go anywhere without God. Regardless of if you agree or not, because God is energy. You can't go anywhere without energy. And when you go anywhere with your stupid thoughts and your stupid past type and your stupid past mentality and you're not listening to your God inside of you, when you drop God, you drop yourself. You're letting yourself susceptible to any type of danger. You are actually taking away the vaccine. You're taking away that firewall from your life and say, hey, attack me. Come on, attack me. Because I'm open. And that's when you become attacked. Because now you drop God down, you pick up this dude because if you have to drop down God and leave God right there, that means the God inside of them is not the one that you want either. Because the both do not correlate. They do not communicate properly. So therefore, you had to drop one to pick up the next. Understand? Don't this make sense to you? Because I think I make sense. But then again, maybe I am different. Sometimes I could be a little different. Sometimes when I speak of, don't make sense to other people. So it's okay if you think they don't make sense. But understand this. The only reason why you must put God down right at that point, at that place, is because if that person do not communicate well with you when you carry God. And if you don't communicate with you, when you feeling those vibes and you feeling those emotions and feeling those energy, I don't want to feel it. So let me put God down because you don't the God in me and the God in you don't communicate well. Is it favorite books? Oh wow, I love that books. I love those books, Mama. Can you read them? My daughter is reading. It's black and white and black. Wow. And red. Okay. Good. Go read them on the couch. You said it all. Drop the mic. What's up, spiritual angel? I'm telling you all, man. I'm telling you all. You all better stop putting God down. And I ain't talking about a superficial or this God that you are. I'm talking about you, your essence, your intuition. I'm talking about your entire you. When you leave you behind, I don't know what you're carrying. You start to carry some energy that you don't like. You gotta make sure that when you put God down, why you put him down for? If you putting God down to enjoy this, then you have no business enjoying this. If you gotta put God down to enjoy certain people or to talk to certain people, it's not gonna work. It can't work, because sooner or later you're gonna go back to God, because you know God is your perfect relationship. You know, you're gonna say, God, I missed you. You're gonna go back, and when you go back, you're gonna be like, I have failed, and this relationship has failed, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Hey Tony, how are you? Namaste. God know me from a narcissist, sent me not easy signs, and also give me strength to understand. Okay, hey, listen. I think that we use that term too much, the narcissist term. I think we say it too much. I don't think everybody that we deal with is narcissist. I think some people just don't like you. I think some people just don't want to be in a relationship. I think some people just not ready to commit. You know, men commit slower than women. We don't want to commit that quick. You know what? I gotta teach my daughters. I got 2 daughters, 2 lovely, beautiful, precious little things. I gotta teach my daughters. Listen, that commitment relationship crap, leave it alone. Like, for what do you need it for? Learn about yourself. Relationship teaches you about yourself. But the thing is, nobody wants to learn about themselves, because if you want to learn about yourself, you want to be bitter. You want to be angry, and you want to be unforgiving. Listen, hear what I just said. Relationship teaches you about yourself. Listen, it's not just to have sex. It's not just... Relationships teaches you about yourself. Nobody wants to know about themselves. That's why when the relationship is over, because they expect it to last forever. And when it doesn't, they forget the lesson and get angry and, oh my God, I hate you, and fear and anger and depression and anxieties, and all this crap comes because you haven't learned about yourself. You haven't learned anything. Because if you look at relationship, it's actually to put you to the next level in your evolution and process. It's not just to have fun no, it's to learn about you. Listen, you came from a place to this earth, and you have to learn about yourself. So one of the best ways to learn about yourself is to put you with somebody else so that they can reflect what you are. Because it's hard. See, your eyes, right? Let me go a little deeper again. Your eyes are made to look out. It's been looking out all your life. You hear everything. Your ears are made to hear every single thing outside. But not once can your eyes change direction, switch your eyeballs in, and look at your body. It can't do that. And for some reason, your ears, right? Your ears, you could hear everything. But when is the last time you heard what was going on inside of you? Because this inside of you is the most important part. But when is the last time you took time to listen to inside? We don't do that. So therefore, life says, listen, the yin and the yang energy, man and woman, feminine, masculine, I want to put them together, because since they don't listen, they don't look internal, they don't look inwards, they don't listen inwards, I want them to reflect each other. When they feel, I want them to see, why are they feeling this way? What is he doing or she doing that makes me feel this? Why am I feeling this? What is going on in my mind? What is going on in my history? Am I over my past? Am I insecure? Am I angry still? Listen, it's to you to reflect. Hey, thank you, being sold. You have a beautiful day. What if you're blind and can't hear? And that's the thing. That's the thing. If you're blind and can't hear, you are focused more on the inside. Because you straining your eyes to look outside. You ain't looking outside no more. See, the physical blind and deaf don't play a role in energy. Energy is still energy. Energy cannot be heard or seen. Energy is felt. Energy is felt. Energy, see, the spirit don't need to see anything. Your spirit is perfect. Understand this. The soul is perfect. The soul cannot be blind. And the soul cannot be deaf. The soul is not a physical. Only the physical part of you can be blind and dumb and all them stuff. But the soul is free to roam and fly and go around as it please. So therefore, even if you're blind physically and deaf physically, it doesn't mean nothing at all. It don't mean nothing at all. Feeling is the most important part. Feeling is the secret. This guy wrote this book, Neville Goddard. The book is called Feeling is the Secret. Feeling. You know what that means? Feeling. Feeling is the secret. That means when you want to manifest things. See, to manifest, you have to feel. To bring in your life, you have to not physically see it. You got to see it in your mind. You got to hear it in your mind. Not physically see it in physicality, because you see it physically after it has taken birth spiritually. Did I say that right? Listen, by the time we see it, it's too late. I'm happy. I be speaking to myself, and y'all think I be speaking to you all. You know what I mean? I'm doing too much. You can't hold that much, huh? You know what? I'm done. You're right. I'm done. I think it's too much for one day. I think it's too much, man. So I think I'll stop right here because, man, so I'll be talking to myself. I don't be talking to you all, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be talking to myself. But I'll be like, man, and when I speak, that's why I have the emotions, because I'm listening to myself and I'm seeing exactly what I'm talking about, and it's coming to a reality. But I'm like, man, that's kind of deep. Not me, but it's kind of deep because I never said this thing before. You can still see regardless, because if you feel deeply, listen, okay, can I go one more thing? Oh, I love your book, Mama. It's so pretty, just like you. Give me kisses. It's just smart self. My daughter is the most here. Look. Say hi.
Hi.
Say, how are y'all doing?
How are you doing?
Oh, ain't she precious? She's the most beautiful thing, man. Love the little girl, man. Like, she's my own right hand. Haley, what's good, girl? What was I saying again? Okay, so my brother asked a good question. It was a deep question. I love the question too. You just helped me redefine relationships. That's amazing. Ain't she cute though? She's adorable. I make beautiful babies, man. You see my other daughter, beautiful. All right, so he asked a question that I want to tackle one more time. I want to tackle a statement. I want to tackle one more thing. He says, so basically you can still see regardless, because if you feel deeply, it's a different. All right, now let's do a practical. So I do a lot of practical stuff. That's how I learn and I teach myself. I do a lot of hands-on. I do it. I love doing it. So even when somebody pisses me off, I'm like, hold on, stop. After like 2 minutes of being angry, stop. Let's work on this. Let's see why am I angry. Let's see what's inside of me that's making me angry. Inside. I'm looking inside now. All I'm focusing on is inside. What's wrong with me? It's not you that got me upset. It's me. I'm not upset at you. I can't be angry at you. It's impossible. I can only be angry. I'm just directing my anger towards you. You're not. It's something that you said triggered me that I need to know why you triggered me. Okay, so let's do a practical exam. Bam. Ready? All right, close your eyes. Please do it. Please, if you want to learn, please do it. Close your eyes real quick. No typing. Stop texting. Stop commenting for a second. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. If you have a child or a brother or a sister or a mother or a father, I want you to picture them real quick. But look at whichever one is the most dominant. Look at that child. Look at your child in your mind. Just picture your child in your mind. Close your eyes and just picture them. Picture their face smiling. Then picture their eyes. Picture their eyes. How beautiful their eyes are. Right? Then picture the little pretty complexion. Their little beautiful little complexion. Picture the feel of their soft hands or the feet or the legs or just their skin. Just picture how the skin looks and feel. Just picture this. Picture them telling you, I love you. Remember when they say, I love you too, Daddy, or love you too, Mama, or son or daughter. Just picture them telling you that they love you. Okay, now open your eyes real quick. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes real quick. Stop for a second. Wasn't that real? Wasn't that what you just saw real? It's real. It's as real as possible. It is as real as the physical thing itself. Because you see exactly what they look like. You felt them. You actually saw and you felt that. You felt the emotions. You felt their spirit. You felt how soft they are. Because it's real. It's a real thing. So do you really need your eyes to see? No. You don't need your eyes. Exactly. You smile extremely hard. I like you too, Mama. Because I'm telling you, when you're manifesting something, it's about feeling it. The secret is feeling. It's the feeling that creates the emotions. Stop talking, but I'm doing a video. I can't stop talking. People, no, I can't go over that again. I can't go over that again. But I'm saying, man, the feeling is a secret. So listen, even if you ain't got no eyes or no ears, it's the feeling that's what creates. It's the feeling that's what creates the reality. The feeling is a secret. Seriously. So that's why when I manifest, you know what I do when I manifest? I feel. Listen, I don't be on my knees praying. I don't be on my knees praying and all this. I feel. So like when I manifest money, look at me. I don't work. You will never see me go to work. It's pretty, huh? I don't work. I don't go to work. I don't have a job. I don't do none of them things. I'm home with my daughter. Yet, do you know what I do? You know what I make on a daily basis? I make over 1,000, 1,500, sometimes $2,000 a day. Sometimes 2 G's a day, sometimes 4 G's in one day. How? How do I do this? How am I doing this? I don't work. I don't sell you all anything. I don't tell you all anything. I don't be saying, hey, come join my team. I don't have a team. I'm by myself raising my daughters. But what I do, I feel. So if I want money, I feel money. You got to be able to feel what you desire. And then when you feel it, it creates in a spiritual realm. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. See, it has to be done in the spiritual realm first before it manifests itself in the physical realm. So when you feel it, you can't stop it anyways. When you're feeling anger, the more you feel anger is the more you attract anger because the feeling is a secret. You think that just anger, people making you angry. No, because you're feeling anger. When you feel anger, you attract situations that make you more angry. You got to believe. It's impossible not to believe. You got to believe. You got to know. Not just believe. You got to know. See, belief is, I believe it, but I have no proof. Knowing is like, I know. Listen, when you know something, if you believe something is in the mail and you know something is in the mail, it's 2 different things. See, when you know, you're looking for it on the day when it should come. When you believe it's in the mail, you're like, man, I don't know if it's in the mail. I mean, it should be. But when you know it's in the mail, you look at, every day I'm walking to you go into the mail every day checking because you know it's in there. See, knowing carry a vibration or frequency of there's less doubts. Believing still have doubts.
I found the mail.
Like for instance, me, I know I'm black. I know I'm black. Do I have doubts? I can't have doubts. I know I'm black. I don't have no doubts. I don't have no, well, what if? You know what I mean? You might look at me still and still don't know I'm black. You might still think, well, he could be mixed. But I believe he's black. But technically, he can be, he might be Haitian or whatever you think black is, or he might be mixed with a little something else. Because belief is not knowing. Knowing is knowing. And I know. So therefore, it comes. So my faith is different. I have $1 million. Now, see, but listen. So we could say it all we want, but until our subconscious mind aligns with our conscious mind, it won't come. A lot of us believe that money is evil, money is this, money is that. We block ourselves from the energy, and all this is energy. When you have doubts and insecurities and you have fear of this and fear of that, you're blocking it. You got to release all those things. Listen, you have to release every negative thing that doesn't work for you. When you release all those negative things, all you have left is love. And once you have love, energy comes from you. You vibrate faster and higher. Listen, with love, you vibrate at a higher, faster rate. Sorry, the higher you vibrate is the faster you create. Yeah, I know you were, man. But the faster you vibrate is the faster that you create. The faster see, a rock vibrates very slow. A rock, everything vibrates, right? Everything vibrates. This is dead wood, right? This is dead tree. This dead tree still vibrates, but it's vibrating at a very lower rate. So it cannot do much. Humans have the power to change their vibration or frequency, our rates of vibration. So we could vibrate as high as we want or as low as we can. We could vibrate as fast as we want or as low as we can, because that's why we are perfect. Because we could create whatever we want to create. It's just that we don't think we can. So we think that we're not perfect. We think that we're just useless humans Body is weak, flesh is weak, tired, drained. That's not what we are, man. We are co-creators of this universe. But I'm not going to that kind of talk. I'm talking in relationships. Same thing about relationship. You could actually manifest your relationship. Hey, hello, wine time. I'm flying. I'm telling you, like you could manifest a relationship. I don't want to read. You could listen. Hey, Christelle. Good afternoon. Is it after? What time is it? Man, it's
84.
yeah. What time is it, Mama? Tell me what time it is. Cause she don't want to leave me alone. She don't want to look her. Huh?
84.
What number is this?
3.
My 2-year-old know numbers. How many 2-year-olds do you all know that know numbers? How many 2-year-olds that knows numbers? What number is this?
5.
What number is this one?
8.
Yo, my daughter knows numbers. You hear me? I don't think you understand. My daughter knows numbers at 2 years old. I think it's a genius. You hear me? Huh? But people, you could help. What help you need? You could actually manifest the relationship that you want. I don't know, Mama. It's one. But many people are just afraid. You can't manifest with fear. You don't build with fear. Fear could only tear you down. Manifest in here. I manifested my relationship of 8 years. It's like we both change how we react and respond. That's true. Man, what did you have for lunch? Give me some of that energy. Hey, I actually don't eat much. I haven't even eat breakfast yet. I don't know, Mama. But yeah, read it, right? Listen, when you're manifesting something, when you're manifesting something, right? Like my original question was, the man does everything for me. He does everything that I want. He supports me and he makes me feel special. But he's not good looking, or I'm not attracted to him. What should I do? Let me tell you guys. When you manifest in something, it's not a physical thing. You manifest in the spiritual realm, right? So spiritual energy is spirit. Energy is spiritual. So when you manifest in something, understand that behind the scenes, there's something coming together to make something and to make something. Okay? When you manifest in a relationship, understand that if you put a face on it, you're going to lose. Because then you expect that to come from that specific person. This is how we fail. I ask God to send me a man. I ask God to send a woman. Because you look at a specific face. Even though it doesn't feel right, even though you have doubts. See, when the universe gives you something, there's no doubts there. This is a simple transaction. This is hey. People say relationships are hard. It's so hard relationships are the easiest thing. It's not hard. Being stubborn is hard. You know, the ego is hard. Your book is right there. You know, having an ego is hard. Relationships aren't hard. Relationship is not even a thing. It's just, nothing is hard. It's when because people are too peoply. You know, people are so peoply that you put in your ego and your own doubts and your own limited mindset into the relationship and thinking that they are hard. It's nothing hard with relationships. If you just learn to accept people for who they are and not change them and accept you for who you are, you're going to be perfectly fine. That stuff is not hard. But of course, when you don't know how to attract certain people or energies, and you're looking for people instead of energy, don't look for people. Look for energy. Don't look for people. Look for energy. The energy is what fulfills. People die. Energy cannot. That's why some people leave you, but they're still with you because you still feel their presence. That's the energy. People will leave and they will leave forever. But the energy stays behind. That's how you're still miserable still. Because the energy of the anger and the abuse, it stays with you. Think about it. The energy is staying with you because the anger and the abuse and the disrespect and the resentment, you still have it. Because the spirit stays. The energy stays. Energy is transferable. And as long as you keep it, it's as long as it stays. So look for somebody who carries those traits of love and kindness and peace and a good, easy spirit and fun and generous and giving. Look for the energy because that stuff stays. Don't look for people's faces. Energy do not come with a specific body. You can look as good as you want and carry the ugliest energy. You could look as fine as you want and beautiful as you want, but you're insecure as hell. That's energy. That's negative energy. You could be the most precious person, but your energy is just garbage. Garbage. You hear me? Garbage. So I'm saying, so class tomorrow. Nah, I think I'm taking off tomorrow. No class tomorrow. Good energy is powerful and the most attractive. Heck yeah. Have you ever met someone who just make you feel peaceful? Like, okay. Have you ever met someone who just be around you, and when they come around you, you just feel so amazing? Like, have you ever experienced that before? Like, you just feel like, oh my God, you feel good. You even touch them. Can you change your energy? Yes, you can. Your thoughts actually change your energy. Actually, your energy is generated by your thoughts and your emotions. Because your energy is really, your thoughts is what create them. Somebody who thinks that they are lazy or fat or stupid or unintelligent or slow or not worthy, the energy is going directly towards that. But when a person starts to actually become conscious that they have the power to change it, when you start changing your thoughts about yourself and your subconscious mind, then your energy change. So according to your thoughts is what your energy are. So I had to change mine because that was something that I didn't like. So I changed mine consciously. This is me. I am full of good energies. Currently cleansing. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, man. You gotta clean your energy out, man. Like every so often, you can. Oh man, she used the bathroom again. You used the bathroom again? Jeez, like what did you eat? All right, you know what? That's my time. Let me go and give this girl some time. You all have a beautiful day. I thank you all for enjoying my time. And did you pee pee or poop? You pee pee and poop again? It was just like 30 minutes ago, wasn't it? Yeah, dang, you got some. What you ate? Okay. All right, you all have a beautiful day, all right? Blessings, peace. Thanks for stopping by. All right, you all take it easy.